Hello, BookTube, and welcome back to the Book Brood. And today we're going to bring you
Booktube-a-thon TBR. Let's go into the challenges.
Yes.
Okay.
You've got them listed.
I have them. Challenge number 1, read a book with a person on the cover.
I'll use The Stainless Steel Rat by Harry Harrison. This is a sort of James Bond of thieves.
I chose Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion, and it's zombies. So, yeah. Challenge number 2, read a hyped book.
So, for this, I'm going to read Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. I'm finally going to do it.
I chose The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I have not read anything by Neil Gaiman, but this is a middle grade illustrated book about a boy who lives in a cemetery. I'm not sure if he's a ghost or what, but he lives in a cemetery.
Awesome.
Challenge number 3, read a book where the main character is very different from you.
And so for that one, I'm going to do Orange Volume 1 or Omnibus 1. And this follows a teenage girl, and I'm very much not a teenage girl.
No?
So that will be, I hope that counts. And
so
that's what I'll be doing. And I'm excited because we signed up for Crunchyroll I signed up for Crunchyroll recently, and they have the animation of that. So gotta read it.
There you go. I chose Tricks by Ellen Hopkins, and this follows 5 teenagers falling in love for the first time and the disastrous consequences of that. And it looks huge, but it's all told like this.
Oh,
so it looks like
poem?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't think that would take long at all. Challenge number 4 is read a book that you bought because of the cover.
Toil and Trouble. This is one Heidi actually bought, but definitely for the cover here. This is one of the later episodes, but that's the main character there. Here's an earlier episode of the main character and the transition she goes through. But we've had these
since Comic-Con 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, something like that. And it's time to read them.
Yeah. I chose, and this is more for the title than the cover, but Love in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction by Judd Traichter, I think. And this sounds amazing. I can't believe I haven't read it yet. I've had it for years. This man falls in love with an AI robot, and then sometime in the middle of the night, she gets kidnapped and chopped up and sold for parts. And he's like devastated, and I think he hunts down all of her parts to try and put her back together. And it just sounds awesome. Challenge number 5 is to finish a book in 1 day.
And for me, I'm just going to go with One Piece Volume 16, and these are ones you can finish in like an hour. So yeah. And I'm going to use this one for another one that you know is coming up here.
Perfect. And I chose, now if I finish book number 3 in the Hard Ink series that I'm working on currently, then I'll pick up 3.5, which is this tiny little 120-page novella. But if I don't finish it, I will move on to Volume 2 of Orange and finish up this duology. Challenge number 6 is to finish a book entirely outside.
And so for that, I'm going to do One Piece Volume 16 for that again. Yeah, so that'll be easy. Two birds, one stone.
Absolutely. I also chose the shortest one in my stack. And that is the second volume in Anita Blake, Guilty Pleasures by Laurel K. Hamilton. And the final challenge is just to read 7 books. So it's kind of an open freebie pass.
Yeah, so I've got some extra stuff just kicking around. I've got some more volumes of One Piece. But also, all you need is Kill. It's time I read this. I've read the novel. It's time I read the manga with the pictures.
Absolutely. And I'm going to be picking up some more Neil Gaiman. This is The Sleeper and the Spindle. And the illustrations are by Chris Riddle. And they are so stunning. I just can't even... The detail in it. I don't know if you can see it. But I've flipped through here and looked at the illustrations. I have no idea what the story's about, but judging by the illustrations, it looks like there's goblins or dwarfs or something that live underground, and this female knight has to go rescue a princess or something like that. It seems awesome. It's heavily illustrated, and it's short.
Then I've been borrowing this from my best friend for a while, and this is the Meta Barons, and it is by Alejandro Jodorowsky. He did a lot of the work on the heavy metal comic back in the 70s, the French publication. Anyway, this is all done in these watercolor illustrations. It's great. This is a huge graphic novel story that spans generations of this family. And it's great, and it'll be reread for me, so I'm going to use this, I think, for sprints.
Yeah. There you go. Awesome. So, all of the information for the booktube-a-thon and the dates and the official, like, channel that they're using, all that stuff will be in the description box below. And
we'll see you during booktube-a-thon. I'm sure we'll be checking in.
If you do a TBR video and you link it in a specific video on the booktube-a-thon channel, you are automatically entered into winning a giant box of books, which is very exciting, and most of the reason why I'm actually doing this video. Books.
Being honest there.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck on booktube-a-thon, everyone, or bibliothon, whichever you're doing, and we'll see you along the way and next time.
Bye, guys. Bye.